Back with another video. And like all videos, like all great videos, we're starting with a tweet. This time from End Wokeness. How the media works by @WokellyCorrect. So, as you can see in the top half of the comic, you have a little elderly white man with that "yeah, I mean" on him, and
the enemy,
some shadowy figure slamming his door open. Well, let's read the article, the headline. White man with white skin shoots innocent black teen. And in the bottom, we have a little, oh, what a beautiful, cute white family. And another shadowy finger with that, you know what I mean, on him with a basketball. Man shot three. So I'm assuming that this is a black person and this is a black person. Now, they're not shadowy figures, that they're actually black. So I wanted to do some information, some reading on this.
This event?
Yeah,
I've been hearing a lot about this.
A little context behind the comic. So the first part of the comic, that's talking about the Ralph Yarl shooting. And then the second part of the comic is talking about the Kinsley White shooting. And
Never heard about Kinsley White.
Well, well, there's some right wingers who have an opinion about the fact that you've never heard about Kinsley White. We're gonna start off with the Ralph Yarl shooting. Man charged in front door shooting of black teen Ralph Yarl. 84-year-old white man in Kansas City, Missouri was charged.
Scroll back up. That's real.
What?
Go to work. Go home, bro.
What if they're paid community activists? Like, what if that's their job?
What if they're paid though? Yeah. You're going to work.
That's probably not.
I don't believe it. Wait, there's more. There's more photos.
More photos? Yeah, it was a lot of photos.
Bro, go to your job.
Well, this is a pastor at Restore Community Church. This is his job.
Fair enough. Keep going.
Right.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Niggas walking.
Nigga made us play the
sax. But here's the question. You see, they post pictures like this, and I go, okay, they said he was 16. This could be a 16-year-old, but this could also be when he was 12. That's how they try to freak it.
From what I've seen, I believe that this kid was a decent kid, regular kid. It's not the fucking trope where he's actually a hoodlum. I mean, look, he's playing the saxophone. You play the saxophone, then you go gangbang at night? Like,
you play the clarinet, you're
I'm regular. What?
You a piece of shit?
No. What? I didn't commit any crimes.
Would somebody think that you're a piece of shit?
No. I'm literally a regular human.
Okay.
No affiliations.
Oh, this guy's sweet.
Bro, you wearing the Lacoste, bro.
That's not Lacoste. I don't even know what that is. It's not Lacoste.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, how? Damn. Yeah, that looks like a little racist right there.
You think so? It's in the eye?
Bro, look at the eye,
racism
bro.
made him ugly? Damn, son.
All right, I'm sorry. I delayed that.
An 84-year-old white man in Kansas City, Missouri was charged Monday with first-degree assault for shooting a black teen who mistakenly went to the man's house to pick up his younger brothers. Prosecuting attorney Zachary Thompson said at a news conference that there was a racial component Thursday night when Andrew Lester twice shot 16-year-old Ralph Yarl, who was recovering at home after being released from the hospital, but nothing in the charging documents says the shooting was racially motivated. How do you feel about them jumping immediately to the racial aspect? Quick!
It's disgusting. I hate when they do that. Why? Look, I surmise that if it was a white dude at his door, this white dude, what you want, neighbor? Like, what are you doing? Could have went down like that. Yeah. But you can surmise these things, and this is the problem, right? You got a side, right? You're fighting this culture war, and you hate when that shit like this happens. But there's a way to go about it where you're not just saying, this is why it happened. It's racially motivated. You shouldn't even bring it up outright like that. It just looks disgusting. It's just like, we're looking into if there was any kind of racial motivation for that. And even if there was, it's not the type of racial motivation where it's like, oh, he's black, so let me kill him. It's more like the stereotype of, oh, he's a black person, he's probably robbing me. So it's not even like really like super disgusting type of racism. It's more like
he's a black person, so he's probably robbing me.
Like he's stereotyping is what I'm saying.
That's a little nuts.
What are you gonna do?
Because essentially what you're saying is, okay,
how do you stop that?
If a black person is trying, if somebody's trying to rob you, you have the right to shoot them.
Yeah.
So if it's a black person who comes into your door, you have the right to shoot them.
Yeah.
That's insane.
What? Oh, no. If someone's trying to rob you, you have the right to shoot them, right?
And because he's black, he's probably trying to rob me. So if it's a black person who comes up to my door, I have a right to shoot them.
This is the problem. You think that nigga has black friends?
Andrew Lester?
Yeah.
The old man?
Yeah.
Probably not, no.
So he doesn't. So he's so far removed from that. He's like, if any black person's at my door, they're probably trying to rob me. Now that's a bad mindset, but how do you punish someone for that?
Put him in jail. What do you mean? You're a menace. If a black person comes up to your door, you just immediately shoot at them?
No, you're more like, well, why is he here? I don't have any black friends.
And then you shoot at them.
Huh?
And then you shoot at them.
So this is what's going to be hard to surmise from this. That his skin color made him think that he was robbing him. As opposed to, see, he could say, well, I didn't expect anybody coming to my house. Now, and you know, it even goes further from just take it away from the race and put it to gender. If it was a woman standing at his door, you think he would have shot? Probably not. But because it's a man, and then you put it black man, and I don't know any black men, so why is a black man at my door? There's a lot to it that takes it away from it. It was just a racial component. But
look, I understand what you're saying. My contention is, okay, if what you're saying is, if anybody comes up to his door, he'll shoot, get him out of here.
That's not what he's saying.
Let me finish. If you're saying, if any man comes up to his door, get him out of here. If you're saying any black man comes up to his door and he starts shooting, get him out of here.
What if it's anybody he doesn't know? Get him out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
No question.
So then
he needs to get gone. But to me, I just find it I find it difficult to believe that if any person that he doesn't know comes up to his door, he just starts shooting.
Yeah.
So I'm inclined to believe the racial aspect. I'm not gonna jack that it is. And to be fair to the person who said that, this is the prosecutor, so he's trying to throw the book at this nigga. That's his job. His job is to get niggas on convictions. So he's trying to throw the book at this nigga. Yeah, let's throw the racial component in there. Maybe some people disagree with that. That's fine. But I can see it. It makes sense to me.
I can see it too, but because I just painted it out. But my thing is just like, I'm just saying that it's hard. It's gonna be real hard pressed for you to surmise that. I just don't understand. Like, okay, if I actually just look at the case on face value, yeah, the nigga is nuts. You can't just shoot a nigga because they open your screen door.
We'll read a little bit more into...
How did he see that he was black?
We'll read a little bit more into actually what happened.
You've read this stuff, shit.
Yes.
How did he see that he was black?
I don't know what kind of door it was.
Like, this doesn't make sense.
Here's okay. I'll give the spark notes. Even though I've highlighted it and it's gonna come up, I'll give the spark notes. Ralph Yarl, he's looking for his brothers. He goes to the wrong house. He's on the wrong street. Apparently, he was supposed to go to Lane, but he went to street. Same number. He rings the doorbell. According to Ralph, he rung the doorbell and he waited. The dude opened the door, shot at him. Yeah, and then as Ralph was running away, he said, "Don't come back here." According to the old man, Andrew Lester, he said that he started pulling on his door, so he thought he was being robbed. So he opened the door and shot at him.
So the kid is giving his take now.
Yes. Luckily, he survived, so he was able to give his take.
So he said he didn't. So the nigga didn't mention that he rung his doorbell.
Who?
Adam.
Andrew. Yeah, he did. He said he rung his doorbell and he started pulling on his handle.
Started pulling on his handle.
Yeah, he started pulling on the handle of the door.
So he opened it and shot him?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's insane.
You're insane, motherfucker.
It's insane. It's absolutely insane. In no world. And I hate right wingers so much. Look at this evil comic with the large, massive black criminal slamming his door open. He didn't open the door. Even if he was pulling on the handle, which I find difficult to believe. Who would do that? And even if he did, right? I wouldn't pull on somebody's door handle. But I think I could see at 16 if I think I'm at the right house. If I think I'm at my friend's house.
Hold on.
I'm going, hey.
Quick story.
Maybe that might happen.
Quick story time. Remember that one time Olivia did it? Our sister?
What'd she do?
She fucking went to that person's house.
Yeah, but she was doing Uber Eats. And the door was open. But that was some crazy shit. I don't know why she did that. That was insane. She was doing Uber Eats. I was doing it with her, and I was driving. And I was like, okay, go drop it off at the door. And she saw like it was a double door. So there was like the first door that was open on the inside, and then it was a glass kind of like screen door type of thing. She just opened up the door and walked inside. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh. And then she was in there for like a couple of minutes, and then she walked out. And my sister, like, first of all, she's a girl, but she's also like 17, 16 at the time. I was like, why did you just walk in? And she's like, I don't know, I had to. I was like, what is wrong with you? You just walk into some random person's house, not even for their sake, which that's one thing, because I didn't even consider, but we live in New York, so they probably wouldn't have had that on them. But still, but also for her sake, it's like, what? You have no fear? Like, you don't even know whose house you're going into. Are you crazy? So, being that my sister was the same age as this dude, maybe I can see that happening, but that's not what happened. Nobody said that happened.
The part of where he's like jiggling the door, trying to get it, like, you know, like if he knows the people's house, he's like, well, the door should be open. They were having a party or something, or having a get together. You know, maybe they left the door open because maybe they were playing outside, running around, having fun.
Oh, you think it might have been an aggressive, like, why is it not open?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be aggressive. Just like rings the doorbell. Where they at, man? Try to open it. It's not open. All right, what's up? Wait,
is that enough to?
It's not. It's not. But that's what I'm just trying to paint the picture properly. And it's like, bro, why did you say who is it? Right. Nothing.
Something like that. Like literally,
you open the door, bang. Not for me. Call the ambulance, but not for me. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That shit was insane. But this comic, I hate right wingers with a burning passion. Look at that, because I don't just consider this to be inaccurate. I consider it to be evil.
It is evil.
I consider this to be evil.
It is evil.
Because I'm not going to sit here and say that the media doesn't try to push forward bad narratives and try to fuck over white people and make them seem like they're all evil.
But now you're doing the same thing.
You're doing the exact same thing in the opposite direction. And I understand it hurts for you if you're white and they're doing that to you. But it hurts for me because I'm black and I'm watching you do this shit. It hurts for me when I watch you do that shit too.
This is why I make this video. See, I don't understand. Like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, all right, you don't like that they're putting a racial component in it. I mean, we're looking at it and it's like, might have been there. I just don't understand. Like, no. The only reason I'm still, I'm not fully sold on the racial component is because how did he see what he looked like and was ready? So if he's ready with his gun before he even know what the kid looked like, opens the door, sees someone he doesn't know, bang. I just don't understand. Like, we need more context.
Let's keep on reading. Civic and political leaders, including President Joe Biden, demanded justice. Some, including lawyers for Yarl, pressed the racial dimension of the case. Yarl, an honor student and all-state band member, was supposed to pick up his two younger brothers when he approached the wrong house at roughly 10 p.m. Lester came to the door and shot Yarl in the forehead, then shot him again in the right forearm. No words were exchanged before the shooting. That's shocking. The probable cause statement said. But afterward, as Yarl got up to run, he heard Lester yell, "Don't come around here," the statement said. Vice President Kamala Harris wrote on Twitter that no child should ever live in fear of being shot for ringing the wrong doorbell. Civil rights attorneys for Yarl's family, Ben Crump and Lee Merritt, said in a statement that Biden called Yarl's family and offered prayers for Yarl's health and for justice. The reason why I included
prayers, nigga, pay the check.
The reason why I included that is because a lot of people, a part of them pushing this, everybody's racist against white people angle is they're going, all of this applause and all these people speaking out in the protests and all this kind of stuff. When this kid gets shot, it's like, it's a lot. Fire. Yeah, and they're also juxtaposing it with another shooting with the shooting of the white family and the little white girl. They're juxtaposing that, going, well, where's the Biden call for that? Where's what Kamala Harris saying something about that? So
we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will.
I hope you got the article.
The assault charge carries a penalty of up to life in prison. Lester was charged with armed criminal action, which has a penalty range of 3 to 15 years of prison. Lester was not charged with a hate crime. Missouri is among roughly 30 states with stand your ground laws, which allow for the use of deadly force in self-defense, but the prosecutor determined the shooting was not in self-defense. So either. Lester told police that he lives alone and had just gone to bed when he heard his doorbell, according to the probable cause statement. He said he picked up his gun and went to the door when he saw a black male pulling on the exterior storm door handle and thought someone was breaking in.
Wait, why? How did he see him? How did he see him?
Yeah, because what I'm understanding is he had like a regular door, and then he had like one of those glass doors.
But the glass door is first.
Yeah. So I don't know.
How did he see him? Maybe he had like a little window.
The door was open. Yeah, maybe a little window, maybe a peephole, maybe the door's open.
Like our door has like a little window.
Yeah.
So maybe it's one of those.
Yeah, maybe. I'm
gonna let that go, but it's strange to me. I want to know how he knew he was black, but
true.
Okay, and real quick, a lot of people say that that's what robbers do. They'll ring the doorbell first, just to put that into context. They say that's what robbers do.
Really?
They said.
I was thinking if I was robbing somebody, I would ring the doorbell. Well, I mean, maybe.
Well, if you want to do that kind of robbery where it's like pizza delivery.
True, and that would be the way that you would try to rob an old person.
Yeah, so you don't have to like break in and sneak around. I don't think people really need to. If you just want to just get it in, get it over with. Ring the doorbell, let them open the door, rush in.
Yeah, but there's no. I mean, even though that's the case, there's no part of me that thinks that Ralph was trying to rob anything. But
no,
you're speaking to the paranoia.
No. It's that's what I'm saying. It's clear that that's what the kid didn't want to do, but you don't know that.
Yeah.
But that's where the self defense comes in. He's saying it was self defense, but this is the screams for why they say not everyone should own a gun. Like, bro, you do not know what to do, bro. This
guy was a veteran, though.
Huh?
He was a veteran.
Oh, cool. Can't open the door and blast a nigga, bro. That's crazy.
What should happen to an old nigga that does something like this?
Let him go.
Just let him go. Just keep on. I mean, take all his guns away.
Take his gun away. You can't do that, bro. You can't be just like, how paranoid are you that you think someone's gonna run up in your shit? You're an old nigga, bro. What do you know? I've watched people react to this and give their take, and they want this nigga free, and they're putting all this kind of niggas like Tim Pool. He's putting all this like energy on it, like they're saying that you can't protect yourself, bro. Calm down. We can admit what this dude did was a little crazy.
Is that what Tim Pool said?
Bro, I'm telling you. I'm just like, bro, someone's at my door. Okay, he's an old man, so maybe like he's not me. Nigga at my door, and I think there's funny business to go. What you want?
You just raise your hand.
Well, I'm not. No. This is me open the door.
Oh, okay.
The other hand got the urn of me.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you want? Any kind of funny movement, that is bow. But to open the door, bow. It's crazy.
Open the door, bow is insane.
Open the door, bow is crazy, bro. That's just. I'm sorry. That's insanity. You're not like protect yourself or any kind of like, bro. Even cops don't do that. Get on the ground. We just watched the donut operator video.
Yeah.
Get on the ground. That nigga had a gun in his hand.
Pointing at people.
Pointing at people. Get on the ground. You give a nigga a chance. Nah. Ting. No, bro. Straight to the forehead. That's crazy.
The forehead is insane,
bro. That's
I was trying to think about it. I was like, what?
Probably. I guess it grazed. Maybe it's like probably like right here.
Yeah, maybe.
Grace
That's
shit.
insane, bro. You trying to kill it?
Yeah, I'm like, culture war or not culture war, bro. Like, come on, man. You can't just have niggas opening the door and blasting dudes. That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, what? It's
too much.
I have to go and watch the Tim Pool segment.
I'm telling you,
because I'm not a big fan of Tim Pool, but I at least think that for the most part he's reasonable. But that sounds insane. That sounds insane and disgusting.
I watch Tim Pool's videos. I like his videos, but the culture world has people going crazy. It has people going crazy where everything is a slight. Everything is trying to, take ground on other people's positions. Like, bro, not everything's a fight. This dude wild out.
And at the same time, the other side, the left,
they're doing the same thing.
Yeah, they're doing the same thing.
But see, this is the problem, right? The people on the right purport themselves as being more reasonable. When you look at comments like that, and it's like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Yarl didn't have a phone with him and went to the wrong block. His aunt, Faith Spoonmore, wrote on a GoFundMe page set up to help pay medical bills. By Monday afternoon, $1.4 million had been raised. That's a lot. 2 days after Yarl was shot.
See, that's what Biden should have came through with. All this tax money, giving all the money to Ukraine. Help that nigga.
He ain't got that, bro. A 20-year-old
Ukraine got it. You're right. Ukraine got it. My fault. Keep going.
A 20-year-old woman was killed by a homeowner in upstate New York Saturday after the car she was in drove to the wrong address. Washington County Sheriff Jeffrey Murphy said Kaylin Gillis was in a car with 3 others looking for a friend's house. The car was turning around. Kevin Monahan came out and fired 2 shots, one of which struck Gillis. Monahan was charged with second-degree murder.
He shot at the car?
It was insane.
Does this dude think he's in a drive-by? He think he's in GTA?
That nigga watched Gran Torino.
Bro.
He just watched Gran Torino. He thought, okay, I'm not going to let these Asians... We're an Asian. Because the girl was white. I had the article up, but I felt like, I didn't want to go through the entire article in this video, but, it's just another thing that has recently happened that people are talking about, and they're like, well, how come nobody's talking about this? Like, they're talking about the Ralph Yarl situation. And this is insane.
Yeah, the racial component. Like, bro, it's like, we about to watch Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia, and it's like, bro, once you add a racial component or something, bro, niggas love to tune in, bro. It's like, bro, I'm tired of this race shit, bro.
There's a racial component with that fight?
There's a racial component with any fight. They always want to sell the racial component.
That's true. That is true. Actually, with the Floyd and Conor McGregor fight, it wasn't that much of a racial component thing. In fact, with all the Floyd fights, it wasn't really that much of a racial thing.
No,
other people would put a racial thing on it, but they didn't mark it as a racial thing.
No, obviously they don't mark it as that, but they put it on. The people put it on themselves. They internalize it. I'm going for the black guy. I'm going for the white guy. This is internally what people do. It's disgusting.
That's fair.
It's not disgusting. I'm not that mad about it, but when it comes to shit like this in politics, in crime, just throwing it in there anytime. So anytime I beef with a white dude, it's racial. It doesn't have to be. Like anytime I beef with an Asian person, it's racial. It doesn't have to be.
True. It might be for this.
See that that's see. I'm just trying to get at him for how he acted in the situation, regardless of the dude's race.
Sure. Fair.
Now, the question is, did you only act that way because he was black? Certainly, I'm assuming it being a man made you act that way. Because if it was a woman, I doubt you're coming out blasting. That would be crazy. Well,
look at look at Mr. Monahan.
Oh shit!
Well, actually, you know what? He didn't see that it was a woman. He just saw a car and he just started letting it rip.
They had the blacked out. They had the tinted.
Who knows, man?
Shit!
He just started letting it rip once he saw there was a car in his driveway. That's actually insane.
What lives do these people live?
I don't know, bro.
Bro, I see cars coming in my cul-de-sac all the time. I'm just like, no. I'll be outside.
Oh,
the car driving up, slowing down. Walking in my car, like, what's this car doing here? But that's about it,
right? Just pull out like your James Bond, like you're in an action movie.
Because I live in New York. But if I did have the urine mean on me,
you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't even flash it.
I'll clutch it.
No, you wouldn't clutch it.
If a fucking car that I don't know starts circling around my cul-de-sac, what's the motherfucker
circling around? They just come in and go out.
But they start slowing down.
Maybe they're looking at what is the house? Maybe they think that they're in the right block.
I know, and you shouldn't be here.
That's insane.
And I start clutching.
That's insane.
You're
just like these.
What is this thing?
You're white.
What? That's what white people do?
That's white people who did it.
Oh shit.
I wanted to read this article because I wanted to show how crazy the culture war is now. So crazy that niggas' own family turned against.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy to me.
Fear, paranoia. Grandson says Andrew Lester bought into conspiracies, disinformation. There was one other thing I wanted to say. I forgot though.
Let's think. So let's say his grandson was wearing a hoodie, but he could tell it was a white dude. You think he would have blasted him? Then you would have been looking at, not Alejandro. Yeah, I don't know his grandson's name is.
Do I think that would have happened? Maybe he would have been like, "Grandpa, it's me."
Too late. He opened the door, blasting.
No.
So
like,
his grandson,
he rings the doorbell. Grandpa, it's the guy's name.
That's what he should have said.
Ludwig.
Read it.
A grandson of the man charged with shooting a black teen in Kansas City's Northland last week said he was appalled and disgusted at his grandfather's actions and is thankful Ralph Yarl is recovering. That alone is crazy.
This nigga talk to the media?
That's what I'm saying, bro. And he's airing out his gramps. Like, look, if you did some wild and crazy shit, niggas come to me, I'd be like, look, man, I don't really know what happened. We're waiting for more information. I hope that everybody involved gets some peace and healing. See you later. I'm not, Yeah, what my brother did was crazy. Fuck that. Yeah, he's crazy. Disgusting. And I hope his victim is recovering.
You want to search history?
I can't sell my man's down the river like that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, yeah, shit's fucked up right now. Talk to somebody else. Like, what are you talking about? I stand with Ralph and really want his family to achieve justice for what happened to them. Their child or grandchild or nephew's life was fundamentally changed forever over a mistake and someone being scared and fearful. Ludwig, who lives in Kansas City area, told the Star on Wednesday that he also was disgusted at the way authorities handled the case. He was critical of the way both police and the Clay County prosecutor conducted the initial investigation, releasing Lester and not charging him after.
This is disgusting.
It's disgusting, bro.
Disgusting.
You want your 84-year-old grandpa to rot in jail for the sake of social justice?
I never want to hear from this dude again.
Son, even if you believe in social justice, I'd be like, yeah, no. They should definitely arrest niggas that do shit like this, but not my grandpa.
Well, they say, right? They say, believe all women, believe all family, nigga. Holy shit.
It's crazy. Two other relatives who spoke to the Star said they didn't believe Lester was a racist. So you got some people holding it down. And thought
but they interviewed that nigga, right? Because he got the story they want to hear.
No. They got a little interview with
I saw that nigga on TV.
Yeah, but that was CNN. You know what triangle they're trying to
exactly. That's what I'm
saying. Lemon. They didn't believe Lester was a racist and thought he was likely scared when he shot Yarl. Ludwig said he and his grandfather, who go by the first name Dan, used to be very close. But in the last 5 or 6 years or so, I feel like we've lost touch. I've gotten older and gained my own political views, and he's become staunchly right-wing, further down the right-wing rabbit hole as far as doing the election-denying conspiracy stuff and COVID conspiracies and disinformation, fully buying into the Fox News OAN kind of line. I feel like it's really further radicalized him in a lot of ways.
You giving me looks when he's saying all that kind of shit. He sold his grandpa down the river for the government. Yeah, it sounds like a nigga that shot up, right? Yeah, see you there.
Oh shit. And then the NRA pushing the stand your ground stuff and that you have to defend your home. When I heard what happened, I was appalled and shocked that it transpired, but I didn't disbelieve that it was true. The second I heard it, I was like, yeah, I can see him doing that. Bro, he's selling his grandpa down the river to the media, bro. Son, you don't think niggas is gonna be looking at that? The jury, you think the jury's gonna look at that and go, Even his own grandson is saying, yeah, that nigga could do some shit like, bro, son of his grandpa down the river.
Yeah, this is not good for the case at all.
At all, bro. Does he consider his grandfather a racist? I believe
airing out his dirty laundry.
There have been some positions that he's held that have been bigoted and sort of disparaging, Ludwig said, but it's stock Fox News, conservative American stuff.
Get this nigga out of here.
This is a horrible grandson. This is a grandson from hell. Is anybody who gets an abortion is a murderer, and fatherless black families are the reason why crime exists in this country. It's stuff everybody's heard at the Thanksgiving table every year.
Oh my days.
Now here comes...
This nigga is blue pill.
Here comes. He's coming to the rescue. Another grandson of Lester's said he thinks the characterizing the shooting as a hate crime is inaccurate. Daniel Ludwig, 30, of Kansas City, who is Clint's older brother. I'm assuming that's a... Who the fuck is Ludwig?
That what?
Who's Clint?
Clint was the dude that was just talking, right?
No, they're saying it's Ludwig. I don't know who Clint is.
No, Ludwig is his last name. Clint Ludwig.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Who's Clint's older brother said he did... Wait, no. This guy's name is... Oh, yeah, you're right. Said he did not believe race played a role in the shooting. Daniel Ludwig said he believed his grandfather would not have fired had Yarl not gone for the door. Lying into his grandpa's.
That's some horseshit, bro. Just because a nigga rattle your doorknob? What kind of robberies they be going on over there?
It was clear, he said, that the shooting did not unfold for no reason. If you look at the affidavit, there were actions taken that caused it, he said, later adding, my grandpa's side isn't being reported. So listen, look, I don't agree with him, but I respect the stance that he's taking.
For real.
It's like, my guy, I'm not saying that what he did was right, but that nigga was shaking the door. If he didn't shake the door, shit would have been cool. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, and nobody's talking about that.
Holy shit, bro.
I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, you gonna stick up for your
that nigga's talking about niggas that bought into the right wing shit. Bro, you bought into the left wing shit.
Yeah, no, that guy's...
He rattled that shit off.
That guy is a son. That nigga look.
That's a sucker.
That guy's a psycho, bro. You just sold your grandpa down. You said, get out of here, son. Bro, all the time spent, chilling at the house. You and your brother and the grandpa. You're playing games, talking to Gramps.
Yo, let me tell you something.
You just sold that nigga down the river for some kid you never even...
Let me tell you something, Ludwig. Them people that you got those talking points from, they don't love you. Holy shit.
That shit really fucked you up, huh?
Asshole. I hate him.
Yarl, however, told police he was immediately shot after simply ringing the doorbell. Lee Merritt, a civil rights attorney representing the Yarl family, said Yarl never put his hand on Lester's door and did not try to enter the home. Mind you, touching the door in and of itself wouldn't be enough to justify the use
That's
of
facts. That's facts.
That's 100% facts too.
That's facts.
That's 100% facts. At all. It wouldn't be used
It's crazy.
at all. The nephew of Lester, that's why this fucking disgusting comic has him actually open the door. Because they know if he was just patiently waiting outside and he was looking through the peephole, it wouldn't hit the same. A nephew of Lester's told the Star Wednesday evening that his uncle was a decent man. I really didn't know what to think when I heard about this, said Dean Smith of Jewel Ridge, Virginia. Smith said Lester was home alone because his wife had been in a rehab facility. So that adds to it a little bit.
No, it doesn't. This nigga Lester wanted to catch a body.
You think so?
Like, he wants to catch a body. Oh, that nigga doing enough. Y'all jiggle the doorbell.
Right, so then Clinton's right.
Huh?
Clint Ludwig, he's right. He's like, yeah, nigga bought into the propaganda. He's these filthy blacks are coming to rob me, so.
Look, maybe. See, I'm giving it a coin flip, 50-50 if he's racist or not. But what I am 100% on, that this was negligence in the first degree. Holy shit, bro. You can't just pop the door open. Pow, poppy. Yeah, you can't do that, bro. That's ridiculous. It's insane. Is this the last article?
Yes, it is.
Pull up.
Just a few tweets, though. I have to go through.
Okay. No, you go to the tweets.
Well, I mean, the next day, I just wanted to...
I wanted to see that nigga's face.
This is his face.
Clown.
You got the braids.
I don't want to hear nothing from him, bro.
You got the braids.
You can play it, bro. Play it.
No. It's a long clip. I just wanted to show you what he looks like.
Yeah, I saw what he looked like. He's a clown,
because he pretty much just said the same shit in this. The only difference is he was like, my family stands with him, and I was listening to it. I was like, your brother does not stand with what you're saying right now. He was like, my family stands with Ralph Yarl, and our grandpa did something really horrible. I was like, your brother is not standing with Ralph Yarl. I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, that's it. I just wanted to show.
That nigga jumped out the wazoo.
So here we have disgusting, racist, evil, eye hypocrite. He's talking about Kinsley White being shot. 6-year-old Kinsley White and her parents were all shot yesterday by an angry black man when a basketball rolled into his yard. Adding the angry black man is nasty work. Much of the media coverage does not, and I repeat, them always highlighting the race in other situations, including the Ralph Yarl situation, is nasty work too.
Revenge.
He's just doing this in the opposite direction.
He needs his revenge.
Right? Much of the media coverage does not mention the race of Robert Louis Singletary, who is still on the lam, much less show his picture. Police are looking for a gunman after a 6-year-old girl and her parents were shot Tuesday night in Gaston County. Channel 9's Ken Lemon learned it all happened over a basketball that rolled into the suspect's yard. I need to get some more information on this because that sounds ridiculous. A basketball rolls into the yard and you just start blasting?
This nigga's insane.
Right?
I read this shit quick. This dude is insane.
I'm just saying, there has to be more information. There has to be more context. I don't believe it. I can't... Not that it can't happen, but it's like a basketball rolls into the yard and you just start blasting?
No, not just start blasting. You ran down the street firing a gun at the neighbor. Whoa. At the bottom, bro.
Neighbors said several young children were playing basketball when the ball rolled down the street and into Robert Singletary's yard. They said Singletary got mad and ran down the street firing a gun at a neighbor. That does sound nuts.
But there's a thing.
Man?
That's not my man. Wait, they didn't die?
No, she just got shot in the face.
Holy shit.
I think one of the parents might still be in like critical condition.
Just a little bit I got from that picture of that little girl. This gotta be the country.
Oh yeah, no, this is like in North Carolina or something like that.
It gotta be the country.
I just want to go through some of these comments to show how nasty and disgusting right wingers are, how racist and disgusting they are. If she survives, will Kinsley get invited to the Oval? Fair enough. Only if she decides to transition. Media science is deafening. What's the context? Did they ring his doorbell though? Nasty work. Play ball while white. It's genetic. We can't live with them. Right? Crazy. Anywho, okay, so he's been arrested. He turned himself in Tampa, Florida. He was running for his life.
But see
what?
See, this is tough to talk about, man. Could you really surmise racial intent from this? Is it wrong for us to... Okay, maybe it's wrong to look for it. But if it's there, it's there. It kind of maybe speaks for itself. It presents itself. you just ask yourself, does Yarl Kinsley, whatever his name is, does he just shoot anyone that is suspicious at his doorway? Why did he shoot this guy?
I find that difficult to believe.
Exactly. So it's like, okay,
but
maybe
at the same time, like you said, how did he know that he was black?
Well, they said he knew. Maybe he had a little peephole. Maybe he had a little, opaque little window.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is that enough? Like, is that what set him over the edge? The blackness, or is like, okay, I don't know this person, and they're also black. Robber, get him. With this is a white person's basketball. I gotta kill him. Maybe they had beef from the onset with the family and the neighbors.
Maybe there was an argument, a heated argument that happened. Or like it.
But your ball rolls into your yard and you grab your gun
and you run down the street and you just start shooting at a family. Like it happened, but I feels like that's not all that happened.
I feel like we're missing something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like
but what I'm trying to narrow down is, how do you add? See, the right wing people are trying to add the racial component into this. Well, this is a black guy. He did it. The one for Yarl makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
How do we add the racial component into here? He killed this. He shot at this family because it was a white person's family that's basketball rolled into the thing. Okay, I got it. If it was a black family, that racial component would have had more love for him. He could look at it as his own son and daughter, but because it was a white family, the anger just took over everything. Maybe because he didn't look like him, he felt more okay banging him.
That's a difficult
one. That's a reach, man.
Yeah, that's like because it's like, okay, I understand the perspective of the right wingers. They're like, well, you don't know in the Andrew Lester situation whether or not it's racial, and everybody's saying that it is, right? That's the problem. So they look at this and they go, well, we don't know whether or not it's racial for this, so we're just gonna say it is, just like you guys did on the other side. But my thing is,
I think there's more reason to believe.
Not even that. Before we even get to that, one, neither side should really do that, except for like the prosecutor, maybe if he's looking into that. But I don't think it should be a national thing where all these black people are going.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Also, it's also more reasonable in the Ralph Yarl situation. It's like, why did you just open the door and start shooting at people? Like, is that what you do? And it's like, for this guy who shot at the white family, it's like, it just seems crazy. He just seems like a crazy person. Where it's like, the impetus for this was a ball rolling into your yard. You just seem like you're a psychopath.
You psycho.
Like, you can understand, okay, maybe I think I'm being robbed. Sure. But why did you think you was being robbed? Because you rang your doorbell? You don't shoot everybody who rings your doorbell, do you?
Clearly not.
So, what made you shoot this time? And people are going, maybe it's the skin.
No, they also don't forget to mention, because I hate when people do that, they leave that kind, but they also could have been the doorknob wrangling.
True. If that happened, but
now it's if that happened.
A lot of people,
yeah, his side saying that's what happened. The kid saying I ain't touched his doorknob. That nigga got dementia. He's hearing things.
Even if you jiggle somebody's doorknob, does that mean
that would mean certainly not a mailman. Mailman never jingle my doorknob.
Maybe that's all he was waiting for, the mailman. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, just to go back to the side. At the time of End Wokeness sending out this tweet, only $3,000 were raised. At this point in time, $82,000, which compared to the 1.4 mil for Ralph Yarl, not a lot. But I mean, they reached their goal, so. But I guess that goes into more of the whole racial aspect. And this is just another tweet from a right winger saying, referencing the 20-year-old woman who got shot by this old man, saying, since both people involved are white, there will be very little coverage versus Ralph Yarl. So
it's true.
Yeah, it is.
It's true.
But
I'm not knocking them with what they're saying in terms of they only cover things when it's white on black crime.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the headline breaking news. I mean, you gotta take some accountability. Like history what happened. There was a lot of injustices to white people. Taking account for the history. Maybe you didn't do it, but people are still upset about that. People are still marginalized by it. People still lacked opportunity for it. So it's like, people are in their positions where they are. So, they get really incensed when after all the horrible shit they went through, a racial thing like this can still happen, that someone would want to kill someone over their race. Now they might be over seeking, but I think for the what's his name case, Yarl, I think with the Yarl case, it's a 50-50 at least, you know, so it's not out of nowhere. So these comparisons, it's not really him.
Yeah, they're not him for me either.
And even if it's not a 50-50, just like people say, George Floyd is your martyr, Yarl's your martyr. He opened the door blasting.
Oh, you mean Andrew Lester?
Yeah,
The kid is Ralph Yarl.
Oh, Ralph Yarl's a kid. Yeah. Andrew Lester, he opened the door blasting. This should not be the nigga that you fucking with. That's crazy.
Yeah, at all. I just wanted to see. Yeah, and you know, cause like I was saying, they show pictures of them, and it's like, okay, this could be when he's like 12. What does he look like right now? This is him after he gets out of the hospital. Like, this is a sweet ass kid.
Sweet.
This is a sweet ass kid.
Sweet.
I don't remember where I read it, but I think it might have been the grandson that was supporting him. He was like, oh well, I think it was in the video where the grandson was talking on CNN. He was like, well, you know, my grandpa, you know, thought it was like he just saw a big black dude. Is this big? I mean, I don't know how big the lawyer is. Maybe he's like 6'6". But you can tell, that the kid is like 4 or 5 inches shorter than him. It's like, this is not a big kid at all, bro. This kid is sweet.
Little frame, small dude.
Son. So, you know, just everything.
He's old man, bro. Remember, he's old man. So it might as well be a woman.
It's the wonky eye, right? Like the eye.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm saying
his vision.
No. I'm saying he's an old man. So it's like he's like comparable to like a woman trying to face a man, any able-bodied man.
Would it be reasonable for a woman to shoot this kid if he rung the doorbell? No.
No, it wouldn't. No.
Well, listen, shout out to everybody involved. Shout out to Ralph. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to the family. I don't think I'm shouting out to Andrew because you wild out, bro. He wild out, but I give him a little leeway.
I'll give him a little leeway. Maybe.
And Ralph didn't die, so I'm not.
Bro, but his story is like he didn't say, "Oh, he tried to bash the door." He said, "Jiggle my doorknob, open the door, and I blasted him." That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, Andrew. I'm sorry, that shit is crazy. You can't get a pass for that.
So no shout out to him?
No. You wild out.
Shout out to Ralph. Shout out to Kinsley White. Shout out to the 20-year-old girl that got killed.
Okay, let me ask you something. If there was a sign that said no trespassing, would that change your outlook? Not saying there was, but I heard this take from Tim Pool that his permission says no trespassing. Niggas pull up, they might get blasted.
I don't think so. It might be legal, but I think that should be made unlegal. I think at the very least you have to ask them what they want. You have to have some reasonable. Yeah, like I think it would be reasonable. I think it would be unreasonable for you to shoot somebody. Like, let's say somebody's having a medical emergency. And,
help.
Yeah, and that's what they're coming to your door for, and you just kill them because you have a sign that says no trespassing. That's crazy. Yeah, that's insane. No.
I'll tell you this much. Don't ban the guns. Gun training in high school. You see how like
he was a veteran, bro.
Everything falls short for this dude. Everything falls short.
There's no shout out to that son, man. I mean, look, he's old, so I'm not saying put him in jail. There's no point, right?
Yeah, I would let him go.
Yeah, because I'm not into punishment. I'm like rehabilitation, but there's no rehabilitating him. So just take his guns away. Yeah, you can't have any guns. Maybe your wife comes back. And
give that nigga a pepper spray. It would certainly take this kid out.
Huh?
Give him a pepper spray.
Oh, the old man.
Yeah. Sure. It would have taken the kid out.
I don't know if you can have that because that's still assault. Like, you can't just be pepper spraying anybody.
At least he don't get shot.
I guess.
Let him at least protect himself. I'm not into turning niggas into bugs. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit.
You got a little bit of time left. If he gets done in crazy, sorry, bro.
I don't think old people want to get tortured to death.
I'm not saying they do, but
they still want to die on their own means.
I know, but you gonna have to hold that if that happens to you, bro.
Yeah, he got that racist hunch. You see that?
Know, okay, you can have the pepper spray, but still,
you got the racist hunch.
That's just a regular hunch.
Oh, my fault.
All right, this video is long as shit. We got anything else to say?
That's it, man.
Let us know in the comment section below whether or not you think that the racial comparisons are appropriate and whether or not you think that Andrew Lester. Is
I need to know, how did he know he was black?
That's a good question.
I need the details. Did he have the opaque window?
Yeah, let us know.
Did he look through the peephole first?
If you can figure that out.
Was he in his bedroom? He looked through the window and he saw, oh, there's a black dude at my door? Let me grab that hammer.
So, yeah, let us know.
I need to know, man.
If you know how he knew that he was black. Other than that, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.